Imagine being born into slavery and then later becoming the personal dressmaker of the First Lady of the United States. That was the life of Elizabeth Keckley. Elizabeth Keckley was born into slavery in Virginia in 1818. From a young age, she was forced to sew clothing for the people who enslaved her. Through years of practice, she developed an extraordinary skill for dressmaking. Eventually, she was hired out to sew for other families and began earning small amounts of money for her work. After years of saving and with help with members from her community, she was able to buy freedom for herself and her son in 1855. After gaining her freedom, Elizabeth moved to Washington, D.C., where her reputation as a dressmaker quickly grew. Work became so sought after that she built a thriving business, employing over 20 seamstresses in her workshop. She began creating gowns for some of the most powerful women in the city, and eventually she was hired by Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of President Abraham Lincoln. Elizabeth became the First Lady's dressmaker and her trusted confidant. But Elizabeth Keckley was not just a dressmaker. In 1868, she published a memoir called Behind the Scenes: 30 Years a Slave and 4 Years in the White House, offering one of the most unique accounts of life in Washington during the Civil War. As someone who studies fashion history, stories like Elizabeth Keckley's reminds me that fashion is not always just about style. Behind so many famous garments were women whose artistry, skill, and leadership changed history and created fashion trends for years to come.